tonight?
No, we're going to the races.
Are you really?
Yes, my lady likes to gamble, sir.
Good for you. Good for you. All right. So we covered that first Friday night thing. That's exciting.
Yeah.
ESPN was first up on Saturday, and the first fight on that fight card on that Saturday was Carlos Adames decisioning Alejandro Barrera. As I texted Andrew, I allowed 1 full hour to pass in case the fight was crap. I watched the first round. I watched the 5th round. I watched the 9th round. Andrew, I think I watched all the important rounds. It was a bullshitted one-sided fight, in my opinion, and the scorecards played it out. Lombardi had it 97-93. Ron McNair had it 96-94. He had it a lot closer than everybody else. And John Poitras had it 98-92, all for Adames. The fight that I watched in those 3 rounds, Andrew, was this dude named Carlos literally jabbing and punching at will a dude named Alejandro to fill time till we got to the main event. Did I miss anything important in this fight?
Did you hear the part where he's one of 36 children?
No.
Yes.
How does a woman produce 36? That's got to wreck a
his father had 7 wives.
7 wives.
7 wives, Lee. I guess he's a farmer. Yeah, that's the most interesting. I'm sorry, guys. That's what I took out of the fight.
Right. I didn't hear that. That would have been the most interesting thing I saw.
Yeah.
So we'll put it on our Saturday night HBO scale.
And you know what they said, Lee?
Yes.
It sounds like his dad didn't want to pay for workers. And I think they're right, but, little borderline, you're on the line.
I'll let that one pass. It's not like he was saying, well, he eats tacos in his spare time. All right,
his dad had a crew. Matter of fact,
dad did have a crew. He had a mafia.
36 workers. There's possible when it was time to harvest. He has a double shift. 36 people, Lee. There's possibly a double shift there. Poor kid.
Okay, so here's the question. We'll put it on the Saturday night HBO movie scale. Dunkirk or Carlos Adames versus Alejandro Barrera?
What is the other one?
Well,
what is Dunkirk? What was that?
Dunkirk was HBO's premiere this week.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Oh, you blew it, bro. Good movie.
I better go watch it.
Dunkirk's now in the HBO stable. Good movie. Lots of people died. It's a great flick.
All right. Yeah.
Really depressing.
Sorry, let you down there.
Okay, so if you don't watch fights like me and allow an hour, you sat through that fight to get to the main event, which not only took 10 full rounds plus another full half hour of bullshit before they got to it, which I found completely amusing. Lomachenko, who is obviously the smaller man, took on Jorge Linares, who literally did nothing to hurt his career. I'm going to say this from the outset. He took a freaking ass whipping for 6 rounds before he actually decided to enter the fight. I was very impressed with him at the midway turn, Andrew. For those of you who don't know, in the 10th round, there was a liver shot, and unlike his boss, Oscar De La Hoya, who got a phantom liver shot, this was an actual liver shot that was hit hard and quick, brought it in from, looked like a pretty solid turned into hook, right, Andrew? Right into the side of the body.
Yeah, Lee, it's impressive.
It was a good shot. It was such a hard shot to find. They couldn't figure out what put the dude down.
Correct.
It took them a while to rewind the tape.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, I know some of you are going to watch it right now. You barely see it live, and you know it's coming. It's like, did it? That is it? That fucking fast. Bam, like a snake bite. Boy, I tell you, dropped him.
But the complexion and the fight itself changed when Linares did something nobody has done in the history of fighting Lomachenko, the Matrix, Loma, whatever. Dude, I can't keep up with all the names.
Yeah, we gotta just hit the brakes just a little,
right? Is he Loma? Is he the Matrix?
Wasn't the Matrix in that round? Matter of fact, he's not the Matrix.
I can't keep up with the dude. So I'll just call him the white dude who fought in the 2012 Olympics. The white dude who fought in the 2012 Olympics got knocked down for the first time literally since he was an amateur by a pretty solid over-the-top right hand, right? It looked like it was just...
Oh, it was a straight right.
Down, straight on the button, right down Main Street.
Yeah.
Put him right down.
He caught him.
And
you seen it?
It actually hurt him because he avoided him for the rest of the round.
Lee, it was a game of inches the whole fight for Lomachenko. The left hook is hitting him sometimes, but not cleanly, and then there's others where he's barely missing. Like I was getting text messages about him getting caught right before he actually did get caught. People seen it. He was a little bit off on the defense last night.
He was getting caught a lot. I just think that the complexion of the fight changed dramatically after round 6. I think the parking stopped.
Lee, and going into round 9, if you guys rewind the tape, going into round 9, they announced that Linares is leading on power punches, and he's leading by a lot. And then in round 9, he literally beats the hell out of Lomachenko. Even to Bradley, and Bradley's been on Lomachenko's side.
Call it jock.
Yeah, jock the whole fight. And then all of a sudden he's like, this is a really good round for Linares. Yeah, of course. It took him to beat the hell out of him for 3 minutes for you guys to finally say that. But yeah, he was putting hands. There was no matrix in round 9 for Lomachenko. And then look at what happens 3 minutes later. Boom, it's over. It's a great fight. It's a great finish. We do need to hit the brakes a little on how great this Lomachenko is. Look, I don't know.
He did. Okay, for those of you who wondered, he did set a record on Saturday. He is the fastest 3-division champion in boxing history.
Yeah, but that could be done easily nowadays. But yes, you're correct.
Actually, of the people that they listed, all of those people could have done it faster too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Especially nowadays. There's so many titles.
But he is the first and fastest 3-division champion. You got to mix in the WBO strap a couple of times, I think, to make it worthwhile. But, whatever. He's got
You literally have to win a title, in your first 2 matches?
He's crazy. Like, it's crazy that he got put up there that fast. He got recognized that fast. I realized that he had a bona fide record coming in, but he still doesn't have a tremendously long pro career in front of him. I mean, how much longer can he actually fight, Andrew? 5 years?
And especially when you're thinking lightweights. Look, he might move back down. He already said that. Lee, they don't want the rematch. They're talking rematch already. Especially with Mikey Garcia signing to fight. He's now occupied.
I don't know why you keep saying that. There is no way the PBC is going to allow one of their fighters to lose to Lomachenko.
It's all about money. Lomachenko seems like he graduated last night, though. To be honest with you, he's an international star after last night. Lee, I'm going to announce, I believe ESPN's going to smash TV ratings on this fight. I had text messages from across the board. I'm talking maybe all the way up to about late 60s. All the way down to high 20s. People texting me about this fight. People I didn't even know were watching this thing. We're watching. I had one text. The guy said he hasn't watched a fight since Mike Tyson, but this one was very entertaining. Okay, right. This fight touched a lot, and Lomachenko scored a big win. Hey, come on, the dude's losing. It looks like he's losing. He's dropped. He's getting hit. Round 9 is bad, so going into round 10, and then in round 10, Linares comes out with like a 4-punch combo. Bam, 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 bam. And it's like, oh shit, did he take over? Is this fight over? And then Lomachenko comes back with the combo, and in the middle of it, there's that sneaky little snake bite. Oh, Lee, I thought he slipped. Look at you guys, when he gets up, as soon as he started doing the bending over, the stretching, I knew the fight was over. This ref has been in the pocket of Lomachenko the whole night. And one thing I don't like about Lomachenko, he bitches a little too much, Lee.
No, he doesn't bitch. His dad bitches.
Yes, he does. He complains a lot. Oh, he hit me low. He looks at the ref. Come on, fight. We're fighting here. Fight back if you don't like it. The ref will do his job. You don't need to school him. We all know they're in your pocket, kid. Someone needs to tell him that. The whole thing is behind you. We don't need you over there asking the ref to give you points. So he does complain a little too much. He even did it in his last fight when he was hella showboating. But whatever.
I think the fight would be Gervonta Davis versus Vasily Lomachenko, but that's
that
never
fight got a lot closer.
It's never going to happen.
But it got a lot closer. Oh, no, I don't know about that. With Gervonta Davis talking as much shit as he is about Mayweather nowadays, Lee, I don't know if Mayweather don't throw him into the lion's den. I really don't. Mayweather's going to lose this kid. This kid is gone. He's on social media talking about, my promoter don't like me, why he's not behind me, always running and telling on me to Al Heyman. Hey, if I have him under contract, it's time to cash out. Sorry, you didn't like how I was running your career here. Let me give you the biggest paycheck of your life, but it's against Vasily Lomachenko.
Oh, yeah. They'll each make $1 million for it. It'll be for their first $1 million payday.
That's right.
And it's a great... I don't know if anybody would actually understand how great a fight it is, but it's a great fight.
It got a lot closer last night. All of a sudden, Lomachenko don't look like a dominant lightweight, right? Listen, people.
Yeah, he's got to go down to super featherweight. He's got to go to 130.
Linares is a very good champion, Lee. He's very good. But like you said going into this fight, he's been stopped 3 times. Most legendary fighters have not been stopped 3 times going into the biggest fight of their career. Maybe when they're 40, maybe when they're 45, but not at 32, I think Linares is. So yeah. He's not a legend. You get what I'm saying? And Linares Lomachenko looked very ordinary to him last night. He did not look like the Matrix, you guys. He was outlanded in punches. Let me tell you something. He's been beat. He's been dropped. In one of his fights, he was outlanded by a guy that, going in, he threw, 21 punches per round? He only threw 14. Yet now that guy is outlanding you. There's a little bit of flaws in him. We just got to hit the brakes a little, but he's exciting. It's a great...
Andrew, who is the promoter for Miguel Berchelt?
Top Rank.
Okay, so why aren't we pulling the trigger on this? What am I not understanding?
Because they were gunning for the Manny Pacquiao fight. Look, Manny's been very stubborn with Top Rank.
No, he's done. Manny has cut his ties, and he's doing his Filipino...
They might come back for Lomachenko, though. That's a fight they believe they could win. I don't think Manny gets past Matthysse, though, you guys, to be honest with you. I think Manny loses to Lucas going in that fight without... And we'll talk about that in the news, but...
How is Vasily Lomachenko not getting a fight with Berchelt putting up... He's got 2 divisions, right? Berchelt's got the WB. He's got the WBC. I don't know how they haven't made this fight.
Because they're ducking him. Even remember, Lee, I was all pissed off. They put Berchelt in Mexico in his last fight. What the hell is he doing fighting in Mexico? And this dude's huge over here.
Well, he's from Mexico.
No, but Lee, you know damn well once you cross over and you're a crossover star, it's rare they send you back.
I get that, but you also get the Top Rank also intentionally, right?
They put him on the back
burner. They're big on doing those cards in Mexico. They like the international thing.
Well, then Miguel Berchelt should have been in a big fight by now, and he hasn't. They put him on the back burner. I've already said that. I'm already over why Vasily Lomachenko never fought him. I told you guys, Berchelt is a younger Salido. Look at their styles. Orlando Salido never got a shot at Vasily either. He's the man that beat him.
HBO on Saturday night from Turning Point Casino, Verona, New York. I'm taking the opportunity. There was a long gap.
I'm waiting. It was a great fight. I mean,
the first fight was not a great fight. You think the Ray-Vargas Azat Hovhannisyan?
Oh, no. I didn't even watch that. See, dude, I'm still in shock.
That was a blisteringly awful fight.
Yeah, Lee, I'm still in shock of the main event on ESPN. So I'm kind of, people are calling.
You're like me. I got it on. I go 1 round. I go 2 rounds.
Yeah, and now
by the 3rd round, I'm like, oh, Shooter with Marky Mark is on. All right. I'm going to watch Marky Mark and Shooter, which is the worst Marky Mark movie ever.
He looks like a very exciting fighter. He has that Tommy Hearns type throwing, right?
Yeah, he's a big, thin, skinny. Okay, for Ray-Vargas, fought Azat Hovhannisyan, Turning Point Casino, completely lopsided affair. Ray-Vargas wins, 118, 110, 117, 111, and 116, 112.